Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Michelle. I'm a flight attendant for a major US airline based in San Francisco, California. I vlog about my trips. I do my best to take you guys with me. I haven't filmed in a while, and that's because I haven't worked in a while. I just got off of an unexpected 2.5 weeks off. I had vacation time. I was planning on picking up a trip during that, but life got kind of busy. Didn't feel super great health-wise, and then I had some doctor's appointments I couldn't miss, and we had a wedding and all this jazz. So I ended up just staying home for 2.5 weeks, and that was really awesome. I hadn't been home for that long in a really long time, so I'm feeling refreshed and ready to get back to work. So I commuted in yesterday, and I was waiting to pick something up for today. And I was stalking the trade board, waking up in the middle of the night, checking. And we have, at my company, we have some days that are incentive days where we call them white flag. And it's where the company basically says, we need people, we don't have enough reserves, we need people to cover our trips. This is usually when there's a regular operation somewhere, or sometimes when you get into the busy holiday season or the summer season, you just end up needing more people to cover their trips. So they do this thing called white flag. So white flag is when the company designates certain days where all the trips, if you pick up out of open time, so a trip that isn't being covered, you will get time and a half for that trip. Sometime in the middle of last night, they made it a white flag day today, and I was looking at the trade board. I found this London trip that was in sick leave, and I got it, and I was really excited about that. So I am getting paid time and a half for that, which is so nice, and I get to go to London, which I love. I'm really excited to go back to London. A little bit about the trip. It is a 3-day trip. We have 3 Londons right now. This is our midday London, so we leave at 4 p.m. We get there, I think, around 10 a.m. I think, and we have a 24-hour layover there. We are taking the 777-200 from SFO to London, and I am working beverage cart on the right, which I'm really excited about. I love beverage cart. I feel like I say I love this position a lot, but I really do love beverage cart, working in the back. I love galley and I love beverage cart. So I'm excited about that. Don't know anyone in my crew. I think maybe I flew with someone once before, but don't really know anyone in the crew. I think there's 2 people junior to me, and everyone else is pretty senior. We are not full going to London, which is really nice. The last time I went to London, we were completely full. And I think we have a lot of open seats in the back, maybe about 100 open seats in the back, or 90 open seats in the back, or something like that. So that will be cool. Hopefully the people will be happy. We'll be able to spread out, and hopefully we'll be happy too. And if you had watched my last London vlog, which I'll put up here, I was staying alone. I was not staying with the rest of my crew. This time I checked, I am staying with the rest of my crew, which is really nice, so I don't have to go through the stress of figuring things out by myself. But with that, let's head into the airport. I have about a little less than an hour until check-in, which is kind of what I like to have, just because the international terminal is a little bit further away. So I like to give myself some time to get to my gate. I will talk to you guys when I can, and let's go to London. I feel like I haven't worked in so long, and so I'm do I remember how to do my job? But once your first flight's back, it all comes back to you. Actually weirdly chill and quiet here in the international terminal. Hi everyone, welcome to London. The flight over here was great. It was pretty easy. We had a very light load in the back. Sorry if you can hear some construction noise in the background. There's some construction going on outside my hotel room. But the flight over was pretty good. It was supposed to be 9 hours and 47 minutes, but we ended up holding for probably about 20 something minutes, maybe 30 something minutes above the London Heathrow airspace. So it did take a little bit longer than that. But the flight was good. Empty flight. We did have a slight medical emergency. Nothing super serious, but without getting into too many details, I just want to warn everybody, just in case you are unaware, just be careful when you are mixing any like medication you might be taking or any pills you might be taking to help you fall asleep with alcohol. Just make sure you read what the medicine's instructions are and what not to do, and just use your best judgment when doing that, and we could avoid some sticky situations on the plane. So that was our little medical emergency, but we did it like that. Everyone was fine, but we did have to break out the POB, which is the oxygen first responders kit, to check blood pressure and stuff. So I actually do have to write a report about that because I helped out with that. But it's just another great reminder why we have flight attendants on the planes and why we spend like 6 weeks in training. So glad my crew worked together well for that. And I'm glad everyone was okay. It's already 12:15 here in London, because of like just the traffic and how long it takes to get out of the airport and into the city. We landed like almost 2 hours ago, so it takes a while. I don't know what I want to do. I feel okay. I got second break, but I didn't sleep too much. I feel okay. I kind of want to power through and do some stuff, but I am planning on getting dinner with a few people in my crew, and I just don't want to be like a zombie for that. So I'm not sure what to do. But last time I was here, I got this amazing blueberry oat milk latte, matcha latte, which I have been thinking about and dreaming about getting since. So I think I'm going to get another one of those and come back to my room, charge my phone, and then feel out my body, see how the caffeine is affecting me. We're not planning on getting dinner until 5, so I do have some time. But yeah, that is it for now. I do want to do some exploring though. So we'll see how I feel. But for now, let's change and walk to find my matcha latte. We are staying at a different hotel. I have been to London 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th time. This is the 5th hotel I've stayed at. I've stayed at a different hotel every single time. This is pretty nice. The room is a lot bigger, but they don't give you refrigerators, which kind of sucks. But that's it. I will change and then I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, I'm back in the room. There was a blank street like across the street from my hotel, but I wanted to walk a little bit further, so I went to one about half mile away, and then I walked a little further to a Joe and the Juice. So I already finished my blueberry oat milk matcha. It was so good. And then because I'm a beverage girly, I got a green juice from Joe and the Juice. I forgot what this one is called, honestly. But it's really good. I'll put the name down below. And then I got a tuna cotto on gluten-free bread. I'm going to eat this, charge my phone, relax for a bit, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do. Okay, so of course I was lying down in bed, and after I finished eating, I suddenly got very tired, so I took a little bit of a nap, but it really wasn't too long, probably like an hour, and now I feel a lot better. It's 5 p.m. now, going to go meet some of my crew for dinner. We're gonna figure out where we're gonna eat, what we're gonna do, and yeah, take you guys with me.
We started out our night in London by taking the tube to the Piccadilly Circus area. It was about a 20-minute tube ride away, and when we got there, it was so lively. There were so many people out, and the weather was just perfect. We actually met up with some of our flight attendant friends who were in this area too. They had worked the earlier flight from San Francisco to London, and we just walked around with them for a little bit. And then we also stumbled upon this little movie premiere for the movie If. We didn't see any celebrities or anything, but that was kind of cool. And then we decided to get dinner at Dishoom. This is a restaurant that I have heard so much about. They have different locations all over London, and it is Indian food, and all the flight attendants rave about it. It did live up to the hype. It was so good. The service was awesome, and the food was delicious. And after dinner, we decided to experience some of the London nightlife. So we walked around Soho together, and we stumbled upon this little bar that was doing a little drag show, and we had a lot of fun just singing and dancing together and making some new friends. Yeah, it was so much fun to hang out with my crew. And then at the end of the night, we walked to the bus stop because the tube was already closed, and we took the bus back to our hotel.
Good morning. It is 8:40 and I basically just woke up. I slept right until my alarm time. My alarm went off for my like grocery store alarm and I was way too tired, did not want to get out of bed, so I just decided to sleep. You know, I don't need to go to the grocery store. It's okay. So I'm just gonna get ready now. My pickup's at 9:35, so let's pack up, throw this face together, and get dressed. Okay, so we are ready to head down for pickup. It is 9:23. Pickup is at 9:35. Our check-in isn't until later, but London takes a long time to get to the airport. They give us a long time to get through security, and then our gates are really far, so they give us a good amount of time to get to our gates too. So yeah, I think our departure is not until, I want to say like noon, something like that, or 2, something like that. But we get back in SFO around 3:30 p.m. and I'm planning on staying in the Bay because I have another trip tomorrow. But our flight back should be good, should be a little bit longer. Usually it's about like 11 hours or something like that. And I am working same position, beverage cart on the right, and I don't think we are full again. The last time I checked, which was last night, we had like over 100 seats open in economy, so that will be nice. And yeah, everything looks good so far. I think we're a little bit delayed because of our inbound aircraft, but nothing too wild. I will talk to you all later.
The flight back was awesome. It was so easy. We had a super light load in the back. There weren't too many people. Everyone was super happy. I knocked out during crew rest. I was so tired after not sleeping that much the night before. Crew worked very well together. Everybody was happy. Everybody got along great. That's what we love. And yeah, it was about, I think, a 10-hour something minute flight back, but it went by really fast. And yeah, I think that's all for now. I am excited to be back, excited to get out of this uniform, and definitely ready to just relax tonight and prep for my trip tomorrow. I am going to end this vlog out here. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new and you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. Give the video a thumbs up too, and you can follow me on Instagram. It's dear_Michelle. I will have it down below below and linked in my bio, but that just gives you a little bit more insight into my life and into my trips. So if you're interested in that, I'll put that down below. But thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you in my next one.